Hi there, this is Shauna, and I'm here with Mint and Bugs. They're turned out together, and I'm going to do a helmet cam session. What I have them is turned out right now, and I just wanted to demonstrate having them turned out and then having them come to me when they're turned out in the paddock. So I'm going to do that with you right now. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to use the lunge whip, kind of chase them off, move them around a little bit. When it gets this hot, they tend to not want to move. And before I put Mint and Bugs together, I made sure and kind of acclimated them a little bit slowly, put them out for short times, kept them moving, and now they're pretty good together. So I just wanted to reiterate that process. I don't just toss two horses together that are wearing shoes because they could get hurt. So I do it slow and get them used to one another. Anyway, and so let's go do our session. Okay. Okay, so here we go, putting on helmet cam. Alright, so here's Mint and Bugs. This is Mint over here, this is Bugs here, and we're going to have them move away. Go on. See, they don't always get along that great, do they? Bugs is a little bit of an antagonist. He's kind of, he's younger, but he's just a little bit. Bugs is a bugger sometimes. He's the one that kind of causes trouble. Mint's pretty easygoing. Good boys. Okay. All right, so move off. Go on. So, because it gets all warm like this, they have a tendency to not want to move around. They have a tendency to come out here and stand a little bit and just fuss with each other. So I want to see them burning some energy a little bit. It's a big ring, and it keeps me walking when I get out here because I can't kind of stay as a driving force with them. No, keep moving. Keep going. Okay, boys, come here. Minty, Bugs. And so when I call them, good boys. Okay. And okay is what I use as a verbal bridge signal as opposed to a clicker. Now I want to point out that this was actually trained with clickers and target, or a clicker and a target, so that I had, mind your manners, so that I had a way to communicate when they're being good. But now they understand the concept, so I just use a verbal bridge signal. But when early on I could use the clicker, and it told them the second they started coming to me, I could say that's what I like. So now I just use the verbal bridge signal once I had it trained. Okay, boys, let's go. And they don't have to be full on running. I just need them to get a little bit of movement. And the downside, if there is a downside, the clicker training is that they really want to be with you. You know, he is interested in what I'm doing all the time. Move off. Go on. Good boy. So sometimes you got to keep them going a little bit. Okay, boys, come here. That's very good. This is Mint. This is Bugs. Another thing I want to do, like while I use the lunge whip as a tool that tells him to move off, he also understands that it isn't a scary thing all by itself. It's more how I use it that tells him to kind of keep moving. And I try to use a little bit where my leg would be. And so there you can see, I can just put it all over him. Now I haven't tried this with Bugs so much. Wait, let me extract it. Good boy, Minty. Let me try it with Bugs. You can see his head goes a little higher. Excellent. Good boy, Bugs. And I like that stop. They get a little between the two of them. Got a little bit of competition there. I do this again with Bugs. Good. And I kind of, because I don't want him, excellent. I didn't want him touching me. He has that tendency to want to touch me. And I wanted him to stand still like we've learned in, and that's very new for him. So what I wanted him to do was to stand still as I moved the target, or move the lunge whip around. So I liked he was standing still, he put his head forward as opposed to trying to touch it. So now I'm just leaving the ring. I'm going to leave them to be turned out for a little bit. You can see they just want to go with me. They think it's just, you know, wherever I go, they pretty much want to be with me. So if I just kept walking, they just keep going home. But anyway, so that's a training session. And again, this was all started with clickers and targets, but that was just kind of a little glimmer of what I expect to see when I'm with my horses in the paddock. And that helps with catching them in the paddock, or the turnout ring, as it were, or just the ring, just turned out. Anyway, so I'm Shauna Karish. That is Bugs and Mint that are with me. Oopsie. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, and so that is the positive reinforcement training or work that's done with having them turned out. So if you want to learn more, go to AskShauna.com. There's videos and videos and book and things that will help you to learn more about the training process involved. Okay. Sorry about that. Bugs found the chain and was playing with it. Anyway, so that's the positive reinforcement, and that's how I would want my horses to behave when I'm in the paddock. I want them to listen and come and go and move off and be pretty quiet and good together. Anyway, so if you want to learn more, if you want videos or books or whatever it is, or, you know, if you're the one that wants to learn more, I mean, there's all kinds of things, but if you're one of those people that wants to learn more, please go to AskShauna.com and or ShaunaKarish.com, and you can learn more about on-target training. Alrighty, that's it for now, so enjoy getting your horse on target. Alright, bye-bye.